Let's take a Makuma, of course. Does tow work yet? Not. Well, my hook's on. I'm literally in reverse. I don't see if you have a hook on. Have you got a hook on?
Yes!
Oh. Well, it's not showing it. Like, I am straight up looking at you without a hook.
Yo, it is going very well. I have 3 kills, 5 assists, and we are winning.
Cool.
I have like, wait, let me check real quick. On my Westfalen, I have an RP reward of 1,562%, and for silver, I have 2,491%.
Hmm.
Let's see how this is going. I have to understand. I have to say, I start to understand why they put the repair for the Westfalen so damn high. Because I faced the Hyuga 1v1 and won. And I'm
Well,
still at 64% crew.
part of that is because your armor scheme is modeled correctly.
Perhaps.
I mean,
But if we're
Hyuga
already
literally,
people... Yeah.
Hyuga literally has her skirt around her head.
Lol.
You know?
I heard people already claiming how strong the Hyuga is, but like, aside from good guns, I have yet to see anything that is special. Oh yeah, that in the chat I just saw Prince Eugen nuking a Hyuga. That thing needs its armor fixed, definitely.
Because presently, Hyuga's casemate deck is the belt armor. And Hyuga's belt armor is the casemate deck.
Wait, it has like 300 millimeters of
Casemate armor. And 4 inches of belt. She presently has less belt than Invincible. She has the same belt as a Graf Spee.
No, this is amazing.
It's kind of depressing that they managed to
Yeah.
screw that badly.
Like, how do you fuck that up? Like, don't they like control the models before they like get put on the dev server or in general in
It
the
wasn't
game?
on dev.
Oh right, I forgot. That
They
they probably
literally-
just rushed it out.
Yeah, they literally just dumped it in.
I'm pretty sure they were going for the next update in regards of battleships for like warships, and we're like, yeah, let's rush this one out. This one is almost done.
And yet, they have that
We
Alaska
won.
model.
Holy shit! Let's see what I got. Okay. Okay.
Honestly, at this point, I'm thinking they're not going to add Alaska until Japan has at least a 16-inch ship.
Okay, so I got here. Amazing.
Yet, Magic Tomato will be the next thing.
Okay, this is the reward I got. It's less than I expected, but
Yeah, it
it's still
caps.
not bad. What?
There's a cap, basically.
Oh. Shit.
Yeah. Though, I have to say, I have seen people manage to make 150 grand. But I think that they.
Well, I made 131. Do you mean RP or silver?
Either.
Oh,
That's
okay.
sort of like the maximum I've ever seen.
Okay, so this is what I got with my boost active now. Considering it was only 3 kills, I guess that's good.
Yeah, that's That's about what I'd expect with a large amount of boosters available, is that amount. Like, yeah.
You know what?
Oh,
Amazing.
Lord.
I can only afford one additional modification for my Westfalen because their modifications are so
Are
fucking
ridiculously expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, like 16k RP for a tier 2 mod.
Uh,
And for a tier
uh,
4 mod, you need 31,000. Like, bro, what the fuck?
I'm just presently dealing with the fact that I've just encountered a significant portion of the enemy team in the opposite direction to what my guns were facing.
Alright, I'm going for the speed mods for the Westfalen now that I have PE and parts and shit. Alright.
Well, speed is kind of secondary to the point with those, isn't it?
Well, yes, but I prefer to have a little bit of an edge in regards to speed.
Honestly, with, like, I've got North Dakota, and
Oh.
with her, I've been trying to get the ow, my face is on fire. Prevention. I'm presently in a rather toasty Mikuma. And
like
I
the
just got
Mikuma.
detonated by a Helena.
Oof. I'm being away for 10 minutes and then we can squad up. I have to do the dishes real quick.
That's fine. I mean, that'll account for the fact that we've just really started a conquest on Kvarken.
Oh yeah. That fits good. Alright, see you later.
See ya.
I'll stay in the voice chat, I'm just muting myself.
Roger. Where's the rebel base? Actually, let me guess. The Huga is that one? No, not that one. Wait, what? Oh, he's the guy way off in the distance behind that point. Gotcha. But there's some sort of thing. Eh? That's a different battleship to the one that's shooting you. But not to fear, I can see the one that's shooting at you, so... Or at least shooting at possibly the cruiser in front of you. I should also point out that you have what looks to be a Brooklyn, something else, and 2 destroyers coming around the island in front of Levy in front of you. And then there is a Brooklyn-shaped object behind the island, behind the island, behind the castle. I.e. the one to the left of the one behind the one to the left of the one that's in front of the cruiser in front of you. I really don't like how much the wings flutter on this when you get her at 320 miles an hour. Like, it's like they're having a seizure.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Oh, someone just yeeted the Huga out of... Typical. Now what do I go for? I mean, I can see more Brooklyns than I know what to do with, but... Yes, because shells that are nowhere near going anywhere near me kill me, and the shells that actually come into me don't.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Oh, I seem to have gotten a speed upgrade of some description for this boat. I'm now doing 43 miles per hour instead of 41. Which is nice.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
You see this Keln?
空より鉄器
Launching our attack.
Oh, you're gonna avenge me. Okay. So I think the Japanese phrase that just got shouted at me there there's a plane in the sky. Yep. Up there.
Somebody attack him.
Good job. Oh, the A-26 managed to rip himself. That's great. Well, I suppose it means he hasn't bombed anybody, but... Oh, that Hugo that got killed left the match. Oof. It's kinda pitiful.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
I love boats that are so ridiculously slow that you can't actually... Oh, apparently I hit him with a torp and it didn't do anything. Gotta love hitting him with, what? £600 of Torpex? And it doing absolutely nothing to a light cruiser that is just a destroyer on steroids? That said, it's incredibly typical of Gaijin to just make an event where torpedoes are a central part of it, and then make torpedoes do nothing.
Alright, I'm done with the dishes.
That's good. We've got about 4,500 tickets left on the enemy bleed. Oh, never mind, made that 4 grand. A Helgoland just torped a bot.
Lol.
I mean, it's still kind of impressive that he managed to, you know, actually use his torps.
Well, I'm actually looking kind of forward to the Helgoland having torpedoes.
Hmm.
Wait, Fonatan has torpedoes as well. Where
What?
though?
I just lobbed
Are
a
those
Mark
all-
16 into the middle of a kiln and did nothing, so...
Oof. I'm actually surprised that, like, on those World War One ships, all the torpedo tubes are below the waterline.
yeah. Well, that was the earlier way of dealing with it. Above water tubes kind of became standard because of speed. Yeah, impact. Because when you get a ship up above, 25 knots, the impact on the water is quite a... or the impact on the water when you're doing the underwater stuff, slash drag, slash everything else is kind of silly.
Huh. Well, I didn't know that. I always thought, like, the underwater torpedo stuff would be something you'd only see in, like, late war stuff. Simply because, I assumed it's harder to get the stuff working underwater without flooding the compartment
You flood the
than it...
tube.
Oh yeah, but, like, I thought it would be harder to, like, contain the water within the tube or within the area it should be and prevent it from getting in back in those days. Like,
That
that's
would make sense. But apparently that's not. Yeah.
yeah. Apparently they got that figured out quite fast.
Yeah. That and having a bunch of torpedo tubes sitting on your deck is a lot less dangerous than having a bunch of torpedoes sitting inside your ship right next to the magazines.
Oh yeah.
Also, does somebody want to delete this light cruiser here who managed to, within 2 salvos of firing at me, take out my forward turrets? Like, the level of insta-gib in this is ridiculous.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Also, if you take a single hit to a turret, like, I took a glancing hit to number 3 turret, did no damage, but I'm on fire.
Oh, that reminds me of time back when the T10M and Leopard 1 and so on were the top tier vehicles. I was playing the mouse. Well, at the time I was playing arcade. The Leopard hit me with an APDS. It did not penetrate, but somehow I started burning.
Oh well. Well, that match was effectively a waste.